hard is it to do what Mike's trying to do? Not just, like I said, where the players have been here for a long time, he's the guy coming in.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I would assume it would be pretty difficult, especially because I know some of the strong-minded guys that are still left on the team, and that they're accustomed to doing things the way that they've been doing it. So any coach that would come in, him or anybody else, would have to face the same, face the same issues. Kind of saw it a little bit when Rudy T came. Like I said, it's an adjustment period, and then to compound matters when you have a shortened training camp and a condensed season the way we do, that makes it even tougher.
You mentioned these strong-willed people. In terms of the challenges of going and coaching COVID, from your experience, what are they?
Well, that old adage, I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks kind of thing. He's been in the league 15 or 16 years, doing things the way that you're not going to change, the way that he does things. So you have to try your best to make the things that he does fit into your system in some kind of way. Andrew has some things that he's comfortable with doing, and Powell and what have you. So, the challenge of trying to structure that and change the system, but yet make them feel comfortable in what they, in their comfort zone, it's a tough challenge for anybody.
Have you kept in touch with Phil?
Yes, I have.
Is he paying attention to what you guys are doing in Indiana? Do you think he's paying attention to what the Lakers
Yeah, he watches, and I don't know as much. We don't talk about the Lakers, but we talk about what we're doing. Frank Vogel was an advanced scout for us a few years back, so he has a relationship with him as well. So he chimes in from time to time on what he sees, and I will share with him, kind of the differences in how we do things there, and his kind of laid-back personality is, I think, unique around. George Hill's on our team, and I think he talks about Popovich is kind of like the same way like Phil, but a lot of these other coaches and young coaches, especially that come from video coordinator backgrounds, it's a completely different world. So just got to get accustomed and adjusted to that.
Has he been giving you any particular feedback when you've been able to keep in touch with him?
No, it's just been, fun, free-flowing talk, just real easy and laid back, nothing real critical or anything like that.
Brian, looking above you, I see the banners that you were a part of here, and as you said, the ups and downs, the longest stint you had with any team. You can't just put that in a box and tuck it away.
No. The fact that, like I said, I still keep in touch with, players going back to, I still talk to Trevor Ariza, Shannon Brown's in Phoenix now, text back and forth with Luke today, Kobe from time to time. And so, in terms of that, I still, obviously those memories are never going to go anywhere. But in terms of just trying to be focused on what I'm doing here with this team, and my mentality always is, even if I face a teammate, somebody we trade or whatever, you're not with us, you're against us. So my mentality is the Lakers are just like any other team that we're going to play. We want to beat them, and until the game is over, when the game is over, we can hug and shake hands and talk. But right now they're an opponent that are standing in our way.
How's your job description changed? Working with Frank is less experience compared to Phil.
I have the associate head coach title behind my name. I don't know if that really means anything, but I had a lot of input with Phil. I have a lot of input with Frank Vogel. I think the biggest thing is I can tell guys on our team, because we don't have anybody that's won championships other than our other assistant coach, Jim Boylan, that I know what it looks like and I know what it takes. I've seen it for a long time, and so when guys come out and they kind of go through the motions and they don't want to do things at game speed, I can let them know that I saw the best do it, and the best also work the hardest, and if you're not going to at least work as hard as you can, you have no chance. And they have to believe that, because I've seen it and they haven't.
I think you had indicated this offseason you wanted to make a point to reach out to Mike and just kind of clear the air in terms of being able to differentiate your frustration with the organization versus supporting him. What kind of came out of that, at least from your perspective?
Well, it was. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. I was around him only at one point, other than when I saw him at a coach's clinic back in August or whenever it was, and I just felt that there was some, there was some tension in the air, and I just, I went over to him and I said, hey, we're good. I don't have any issues with you. Congratulations. As far as I'm concerned, you were the more qualified candidate for the job. I reached out. I said, I know this team better than anybody does, and if there's anything that you need or want to run by me or anything that I can help you with in terms of, getting to some of these guys and what buttons to push, I gave him my information and I said, feel free to reach out to me anytime and do that. And it was like, he just took a deep breath and he hugged me and he said, I really appreciate you saying that to me, and texted me later on that night and reiterated that again. And because there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing between he and I. That was a decision that somebody else made, and I just wanted to make it clear that that's the way I felt.
Has he done that, talking to you about, the guys? And
No, that was, like I said, that was this summer, way prior to the lockout ending, and so I just put that out there, and if he ever, like I said, I meant what I said. If he has that information and that resource, if he needs it.